Hi everyone, I started filming and I got cut off, so I'll have to see what happens when I finish this one. I'm showing you my dog. She's probably not helping today, she's having a bit of a rest. I'll get her to help me next time. So, I was talking about the balloons. The story I read you the other day was this, wasn't it? And in the book, Kipper found a blue balloon in the garden. And then I read a magazine and it was giving me ideas about what to do with balloons that might interest you all at home. So first of all, I got a balloon and put some water in it and put it into the freezer. I've opened up the balloon already, I just did that and then my camera went off. And so we've got that inside. It's sort of an oval shape and it's different colour in the centre and on the outside. And the water's coming out of it. So you could do something like that maybe. I wonder why it started to drip. I wonder if you can think why that could be. And then I was talking about matching the colour of your balloon. You don't have to have a blue one. You might not have a blue balloon at home. You might not even have a balloon at home. If you haven't got a balloon, you can maybe use a pair of gloves, fill that up with water and put it in the freezer, or do things with it that I'm going to suggest in a minute. If you haven't got a balloon, not everybody has. You could have a different colour balloon maybe, but I've been around the house and I matched my balloon to different things that are the same colour. That's blue, but it's not quite the same sort of blue. This is darker. So you could do that with your balloon maybe. Also, you could put some things into your balloon apart from water. If you got some corn flour, you could ask your grown-ups if they've got any corn flour in the cupboard. A lot of you know how to play with the corn flour and water anyway. Put a little bit in a bowl, add a little bit of water, not too much as it goes too runny. You want it so it's not too runny and it might form into a ball. So I think that's just about right. It's quite gloopy, but it's not like runny like water. You can always make it a bit thicker. And then put some of that into the balloon, see what it feels like. So I'm going to use a funnel to help me get the goop in. Put the funnel inside the balloon. I'm going to rest it in a cup. And then pour the goop, corn flour and water into the funnel. Hopefully it should go into the balloon. Not making too much mess. Oh, it's going to take a while to go in. I think it's going down. The corn flour's going into the balloon. So when you've got it all in, you can feel, oh, it feels quite hard. It's not too runny, it's quite hard inside there. So you can let it all go in, tie the balloon up, and it's nice to feel a different texture. If you haven't got any corn flour, you could try all different things to put in. You could put sand in it from the garden, or soil, or pebbles, or you might have a little bit of rice in the cupboard you could put in if you've got a stash of rice, which probably not many people have. What else could you put in? Let me see, what did I put in? Pebble sand, I think I mentioned everything, but you can find things that you think would be good to put in. So we can match colours. We've done that. I've looked all around the house. I found a cloth and this paper that I've been reading. The colour, there's blue in the paper. But this is a bit darker. That's a darker blue than the balloon. But it's still blue, but it's a different sort of blue. And then I thought maybe you could get a balloon shape. I've got a big one, there's a small one, and I've drawn some patterns on it. I started colouring it in. I've done some spirals, some zigzags, some wavy lines, dots and lines. Or on the smaller one, whoops, pick that up. I've done a little starting of a rainbow. So you can do whatever you like, and if you wanted to make it shiny, if you've got some PVA glue, you could maybe put glue on over when you've finished, and it should dry off and go shiny like a real balloon. Now, there's my balloon. Or what else you can do, draw a picture on your balloon. The balloon hasn't been blown up yet, so I'm drawing a picture on it. I'm going to draw a face. So I've drawn a little face on the balloon. I wonder what happens when I blow it up. What will happen to that face? 1, Oh, what's happening? Can you see what's happened to the face? 3. So there, can you see? So it got bigger. It has. What about when I let the air out? If it was going to happen now. There's those rude noises. There, it's gone back. It's gone small again. Or you could blow it up first. And then draw on it maybe. Draw a pig picture on there. Put zigzags on. Dots. And see what happens when you let the air out. It will change in the same way. I think that's all the ideas really. It was just something I thought you might like to have a look at. And at the end of the story, do you remember Kipper and the little boy went for a ride in the balloon? The balloon took them for a walk. They were going for a walk, weren't they? And it took them up, 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 higher and higher, up to the stars, up higher, higher, there's a shooting star, and then down, down, down. Well, Kipper and the little boy, I said that was the moon, didn't I? It could have been anywhere though. So if you have a little think, where would you like to go? If you had a balloon and it took you for a ride somewhere, where would you like to go in your balloon? I had to think. I think at the moment I'd like to go to a lovely beach somewhere by the seaside and be able to see all my family and give them lots of big hugs. Because we can't do that very much at the moment, can we, with people? So I think that's all. I think I've told you all my ideas. Oh yes, there's one more thing about showing you how to get the balloon to stick on things. This is my cloth that I used the other day. I didn't show you what I was doing. I'll give it a rub. This is a nice piece of wool, or you can use a fleecy blanket. I could use the blanket that Ray's laying on, that would be quite good. Give it a rub. If you put it by your face, you can feel something happening around the balloon. You can feel. I wonder what it is you can feel. Perhaps you'd like to find out. I'll stick it to my hair. Not much is happening there. Things have already happened to my hair, haven't they? So I'll give it a good rub, see if it sticks today. Is it going to stick? Oh yes, it is sticking. It's sticking. So perhaps you'd like to try and see what things you can rub your balloon on if you've got one, and where that will stick. You might be able to get it on the ceiling if you've got somebody very, very tall in your house. Anyway, I'm going to go now, and I'll see you soon. Take care, look after yourselves, stay safe, and we're missing you. I'm not in nursery today, but I'll be back in very soon. Right, bye-bye for now. Bye. Say bye-bye to Ray. Bye-bye, Ray. Bye.